Hey guys, Sam the Mechanic here, and I thought I'd bring you guys another video, and that is today how to install. I guess really I'll take you through the whole process, but mainly it's about installing Tubeless at home without an air compressor. But since I don't just have a naked wheel sitting around, I'm gonna show you the process of the disassembling Tubeless also. And what you'll need is a wheel, a tire, sealant, tubeless sealant of your choice. For this assembly, a tire lever. Company is not really important. A valve core remover. This is very important. I mean, you could use a plier or something along those lines, but this is way simpler and they cost almost nothing at bike shops, so get yourself one of these. Also, a lot of multi-tools have them, so look into getting yourself one of those. Some paper towels just for cleanup, and some plastic cups. If you don't have like sealant in a bottle, if you need to, let's say, move sealant from your old tire to the new tire, it's good to have one cup for scooping and one cup or 2 cups to put the sealant in. So let's get into it. We're going to start by taking off the valve core, putting it somewhere on the side, taking our valve core remover, taking out the valve core, nice and easily. Loosened it almost all the way, and now I'm going to take it out the rest of the way with my fingers. Okay. Put this on the side. Wipe down. It usually releases some sealant, so wipe that down. Wipe my hand down. Put that on the side. Put the core on the side. We don't want to lose that. And now, let's bring up the tube. Okay. Now we take the tire, we push it off the bead. Doesn't really matter where. I'm using my thumbs, but basically, just so you guys can see, both thumbs, and I pushed it off the bead on one side. Now I go around and loosen it all from that side. Okay. Tire lever in and pop the tire out. Go around. I'm just going to drop the tool on the floor for now. Go to the other side. Same thumb technique. Push the tire, disconnect it from the bead all the way around. And then once it's fully loose, you see it's turning. That means it's fully disconnected. You just force it over the top and pull it off. Nice and easy. Okay, so I'm just gonna lay the wheel down so it doesn't go somewhere. And now we're gonna move some sealant. So again with the cup technique. You know, now I won't be lazy, I'll show you guys. Okay, so we get the sealant into the cup, and we pour it into the other cup. Nice and simple. And we have successfully taken out the sealant. Okay, now that that's all disassembled, in the case that you're not actually taking off the tire and you're starting with a new tire, right now I have a pretty dirty rim strip because there was a tire just on it. But basically you want to look and make sure that your rim tape is all good. There are no holes. It's not peeling up from the sides where sealant could get in and under and into the nipple holes. You want to make sure that's all good. Make sure that your valve core is nice and tight. And then you want to orient the wheel in front of you with the disc on the left, or at least that's how I do it. You want to take your tire and orient the tread in the right direction. And if you want to be a real pro, match up the decals on the tire with your valve core. Make sure it's in the right orientation, and then just slide the wheel inside the tire all the way, and then I like to push it on from both sides. It makes life much easier. Go all the way around, boom, one side in. Now we start the other side. And we want to install the sealant that we just took out. If it was a new tire, so install it, into the new tire. So pour that all back in. Make sure you get everything, all the goods. Yeah, that's just, yeah, okay. And then we keep going around, closing the tire all the way around. And if we get to a hard spot, we can loosen slack. See, right here, it's kind of tight. So we go around and push the rest of the tire on this side into the center. And that gives us more slack to close it up. Now, we got the tire installed in the right orientation with the disc. So the tread pattern's going that way. It means the tire's going to turn that way. And now, we take our handy dandy floor pump and pump the poop out of it without the valve core. So let's get into that. Okay, so let's try and pump it up now. Again, valve core is not installed. You install the head of the pump straight on to the valve, the stem with the tubeless stem without a head, and you start pumping. Oop, you did not connect. 1 second. And we start pumping. But you're only halfway done. You got it nice and onto the bead, but now you have to take off the pump and reinstall the valve core. So we're going to do that quickly. Grab the core again, pop off the head, and get this in real fast so you don't lose too much air. Or maybe lose a lot of air if you don't do it fast enough. You get the valve core tool, tighten up the core, make it nice and tight. Okay. And again, you pump, make sure the core is open, reinstall pump, and now bring it back up to the PSI that you ride. Or make sure the full bead is out first. Actually, let's do that. Let's see where we are. We're at 20. We want to go up to like 25. Okay, after you're done pumping it up, you want to go around and check that the bead, this line, is all the way out around the whole tire on both sides, and then you want to shake it up. If it's a new tire, get that sealant everywhere in the tire, not really get it everywhere. In this case, it was already tubeless, and I just took it off and put it back for you, so the sealant is spread out. But it's a good idea to spread it out on a new tire. You want to close the valve and reinstall the cap. Hold it. And that's it, guys. You have done tubeless at home. I want to just say that if your tire is old, like a pretty well used tubeless tire, it may be a lot trickier to do it tubeless, to install it tubeless, you know, at home or even with a compressor. But as long as your tire is in good shape or brand new, your rim strip inside is good, your valve is good, you shouldn't have any problems, and as long as you install the initial air without the valve core, works like a charm. So that is how you do tubeless at home. If you have any questions, please comment down below. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.